Hello YouTube, today I would like to demonstrate a video about installing Vmware ESXi 5.5 on Vmware Workstation. Before do that, first we need to create a new virtual machine. Click here. Yeah. If you want to go with some advanced configurations or modification, you can go with custom. If not, typical is recommended. I will go with typical. Click on next. Here you can select the media. If you want, you can, like if you have any DVD-ROM or CD. If not, you can select ISO here. I have downloaded the ISO from Vmware website, so I will be selecting it here. Click on OK. Click on next. You can rename the virtual machine if you want, and you can select you can change the installation path, or if you want to select them into some other drive, you can do that. It's okay for me. I will go with C. Click on next. Here you can allot the disk space for the virtual machine. I have allotted 40 GB here, and I would like to be as a single virtual disk, because if you select into multiple, it looks messy. If you browse my documents, you can see multiple files there. So I will be selecting single file. Click on next. Here, if you want to customize your virtual machine hardware, click on customize hardware. So here you can see the whole configuration of your system, as well the virtual machine settings. You can increase the RAM if you want, and my laptop is powered with 8 GB RAM and i3 processor, so I will be allotting 4 GB for this virtual machine. And processor, I have 4 core processor, so I am dedicating 2 for it. And networking, NAT, USB, if you can change the USB 2.0 to 3.0, and display, auto detect. Use the host settings for monitor. Yes, I do have 1366 to 768. It's okay. For installation, click on close and finish. So the virtual machine has been powered on. As you can see, this is the initial boot screen. Click on enter. Standard installation. The VMware installation has been started. As you can see, it's loading files. ESXi is basically Linux based, so you can't play much about in this ESXi. It's not that user friendly like Windows Server. As you can see, the Windows Server has many user friendly options, but ESXi doesn't have anything. It's not so complicated, it's straight away installation. This video is only for lab setup. If you want to really install ESXi server on your real-time environment or on the real infrastructure, go through the VMware website. Here is the initial screen of Vmware ESXi installation. Click on enter. First you need to read the license agreement. If you can't activate F11 button until you do that, page down. Click on function available to activate it. It scans for the available devices. It shows the hard drive space. It or it can convert automatically into VFMS, which is virtual machine file system. So I have allotted the 40 GB here, you can see there. Click on enter. Yes, default, yes. You should give a administration password here. Click on continue. It may take some time to scan the system. Be patient. Yes. Click on F11 again to proceed. This installation has been started. Okay, the installation has been completed successfully. Just press enter to reboot the system. The system has been rebooted. You can see the files are loading. As you can see, it shows the hardware configuration on the initial stage, including the CPU, RAM, and its processing speed. And excuse me if you find any mistakes in my English, because it's not my mother tongue, so sorry for that. Yeah, we are done. So as you can see, it has been automatically assign a DHCP IP of 142.131. So if you want, you can change the configuration of this ESXi server by hitting F2, function F2. So initially it asks for a password which you have given it before. Enter the password, click on OK. So here we are. So it's called as DUCI mode. It has been named by VMware. As you can see, there are not much options here. You can configure the network adapters. I have one network adapter. You can see it has been connected. In VLAN, it's relevant to networking, VLAN ID and everything, IP configurations. You can assign a static IP if you want, and IPv6 configuration, DNS configurations if you want to communicate with your domain controller, and configure keyboard, your language settings and everything, troubleshooting options. You can troubleshoot the ESXi server by command line process by ESXi shell. If you are something like, if your background is Linux, it might be much easier for you. You can view the system logs if you can. As you can see, these are the logs. If something goes wrong, you can be traced out here by viewing the logs. You can view the support information. So this is what about the VMware ESXi on virtual machine. Thanks for watching.